Hi, everyone. Brittany Heckenberg here with the home group over at Keller Williams. Hey, so in the spring, came to you all and kind of give you my insights and my predictions of what our spring market was going to do. And so here to kind of give the same predictions with our summer market. So a couple things. I'm going to touch base on the spring market, and then we're going to move into the summer market, both for our buyers and our sellers. So spring market, pretty much kind of what I had predicted kind of happened. So we started to peak in that February, March timeline. And then progressively, things actually got a little bit slower this year, a few weeks prior to Memorial Day weekend. And so right now, kind of what we've been seeing with the leftover inventory in the spring, we of course were anticipating and hoping, fingers crossed, that we were going to see those interest rates decrease, which week to week, we might have saw a little bit of fluctuation up, down, but relatively everything remained pretty flat and stable with rates most of this year. And so what that has left us with now as we enter into the summer market is we're starting to see that buyer pool dramatically die off. And so what is happening is in this moment, in June, summer market starting to kind of pick up or start or activate, as we'll call it. We just don't have the buyer pool that we had. So right now, our inventory looks very similar to what we had in October of 2023, but we just had a heck more buyers back in October. And so although our inventory is remaining the same from those numbers in October, and then it kind of decreased for spring, we're seeing that inventory rise, but the buyer pool has dropped off. So sellers, if you at all are thinking about listing in the summer, it is speed to list. And the reality of that is because as we start to see more and more homes come on the market, my prediction is it will start to affect our values. Right now, from May to June, when we were evaluating those numbers, we saw a very, very small percentage of home prices coming down, and it's less than half. It's about 0.5% is basically what was happening. So we're not seeing a huge swing of prices falling and dropping, but what we are seeing is our days on market increasing. We're seeing more properties come to market. And so we're in this balance where we have sellers that need to sell. And if they need to sell, they are being very aggressive in pricing, which is going to affect our median, of course. And then we have sellers who are not really in a hurry, but are holding out for that price that they thought they were supposed to get back in 2021. So we kind of have this lopsided market at the moment when it comes to sellers and sellers' expectations. And so if you are in that boat and you need to sell, I would say let's have a conversation and let's try to get to market sooner than later, because as market and inventory starts to change in the summer, we don't want to see that price decreasing for you and for your asset and for your equity. Buyers. So buyers, what I am seeing in certain neighborhoods and certain price points, all that it is getting a little bit more competitive, and then it's loose. And again, if we're talking specifics, Golden remains a very strong market. It will always remain a pretty strong market just because we have very limited inventory in that city. And so it's competitive, it's multiple offer situation, and that's across all price points. If we start to get into certain subdivisions and neighborhoods where we see a lot of inventory, this is your opportunity for negotiations. This is your opportunity for inspection items being taken care of. This is your opportunity for prices coming down, seller concessions, rate buy downs. And again, this is where you would have a real estate coach to basically coach you through what you should and shouldn't be doing. And across the board, across the Denver metro area, again, it's very area specific, and it's also very price point specific. So I am seeing multiple offers, 1.5 and up in certain areas in, West Arvada. I am seeing slow movement in the 250 to 350 market in Aurora. So it just kind of depends on what's happening, where you're located. And so you really need someone to kind of dive in and be able to walk alongside you and kind of coach you and guide you of what you should be doing on the buy side. So as always, moral of the story, if you are ready to sell, raise your hand, give us a call, send us a message. We'd love to chat with you and try to get your property to market sooner than later. Buyers, let's have that conversation as well, so we can start to actively watch inventory and also keep our fingers crossed that maybe with the elections coming in fall, we'll start to see those interest rates decrease. I wouldn't have that stop you from purchasing now, especially with the amount of inventory that you're seeing. I think you can pick up some pretty great properties, relatively good price with some seller concessions. So as always, there's our summer market update. We are wishing everyone a wonderful summer. Stay healthy, stay safe. And as always, if there's anything you need from Ryan and I, please don't hesitate to reach out. Brittany Heckenberg with the Home Group over at Keller Williams.